Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He's a level 3 whiskey sommelier. I'm a master level mooch, and this is one of a kind. Does not exist anywhere, not only on planet Earth,
Olive oil.
in the universe.
Yeah.
God.
All right, so Martin Schilvander.
Say that again?
Martin Schilvander.
I read it in my head as Kilvander.
I know. That's Peter.
Martin Schilvander, you magnificent bastard.
So Master of Malt has this thing. If you go to masterofmalt.com, they have this thing where you can create your own blended whiskey.
Right.
And you can choose from like a dozen things to blend into your whiskey.
Nice.
And they will blend you a bottle and ship it to you.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. So Martin did this for us.
This is a Master of Malt blended malt whiskeys of distinction.
Yes.
And he's named this blend
Olive oil.
olive oil. Because you can ship olive oil anywhere. Whiskey can sometimes be questionable.
I found it.
No, but we recently found out something about the shipping of whiskey.
You can ship alcohol to us if you're a citizen and you're shipping it to another citizen. It's illegal to ship alcohol for retail purposes, but as a gift, as long as it's labeled and it uses UPS or FedEx, you can send stuff and they're required to...
As a connoisseur of olive oil, I am excited about this
Yeah.
olive oil.
Now this is...
Definitely olive oil.
Yeah. So this is
220 milliliters.
1/4 malt base.
Okay.
So just a malt whiskey,
Okay.
aged malt whiskey.
Right.
1/3 or 1/4 Highland single malt, and 1/2 Isla.
Oh, he knows.
Single malt.
He knows what we like.
So this is half Isla, 1/4 Highland, 1/4 what Master Malt calls malt base, which I have no idea what that means.
Martin just struck right in the fiddly bits.
Yeah.
He knows where to go.
And this was blended by Jordan
Okay.
and the Master of Malt
So that's
blending.
the guy
runs.
that just pours
Yeah,
it.
the guy who was like, how much? Okay.
That's an intern.
Yeah. It was the intern. Okay.
Oh man. Oh, there's the Isla.
Dude, this is exciting.
I'm really excited.
Right?
You know what? And I'm excited and pissed off. I'll tell you why I'm pissed off. I'm so pissed off. I'm enraged.
Enraged. Okay.
Because Master of Malt, they're in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have obsolete, ass-backwards, irrelevant laws left over from Prohibition.
Yeah, you're pissed off because we can't do this in the US.
And there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Because all the laws, well, it's because triple taxation is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
In the States, they don't want to get rid of the laws because they have big lobbies for whiskey retail stores.
Let's just say if you were in charge of a budget
Right.
and you knew that you could get money for one product 3 times,
Right.
what incentive do you have to change that?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah. But
You could tax one thing 3 times before it made it to a customer.
But the fact that there is an
Dude, this
organization
tastes so
on
good.
planet Earth doing this kind of thing where you can choose blends and they send you the thing.
I'm going to say this is Coolila as the Isla.
That's amazing. Let's compare. Ooh. You may
No,
not
we
be
got
wrong.
other things to try.
No, I think it's maybe Lefroy 10.
No. Lefroyton's way too bacon.
You pull out your Coolila and the Lefroy 10 and we'll compare. Comment from Jimmy Leg.
I still have to do today, you know.
Hey, meatheads. Seems like you're slowly both growing a pair. Soon, 46% won't be enough. Soon, you'll be looking over the fence at cask strength.
Looking over the fence.
At the cask strength world. Do you know what the sign says on that fence? It says, "Welcome to the land of succulence and joy, where the experiences of smell and taste make us all magnificent." Too much? I think that may have been too much. That was perfect. So,
Dude, that's good writing.
That is-
I mean, it's visual.
that's perfect.
Yeah, okay. I am not wrong, dude. That's
Right.
Coolila, that's Lefroy. Yeah, the smoke is Coolila. I'm gonna go on record. I'm willing to be wrong, but I'm gonna go on record.
No, you're right. Lefroy
Too bacony.
is Keep baking. I'll hold the things over here.
Yeah, of course you will.
Wishful thinking. How did Rex miss the opportunity for a Hobbit joke when Daniel said he was smoking a pipe? I pictured Daniel wearing a tall gray hat and his wizard robe, smoking a long...
That's sort of Gandalf-y, but...
Smoking a long, skinny...
I do have a clerical pipe.
Says it's long, skinny... While contemplating the complexity of a yet to be reviewed whiskey. Did I miss the opportunity for a Hobbit joke, Daniel? Here's the thing. I try not to go for the jugular every time, because then you develop defenses. Right?
It's like antibodies.
It's like the whiskey.
It's like basically it's like a vaccine.
Yeah, this
like you just a little bit and then you inoculate it to it, not an affect you anymore.
Yeah. So you have to back off just enough to where you think, okay, well maybe he's not going to strike at the very center of my being with something insulting. And then whenever you get to that safe place, I destroy them.
Yeah, that's not far from the truth. All right, so here's the thing. Remember when we were talking about what does Scottish new make taste like?
Yeah. Did we get some?
Dude, I have 6 kinds of Scottish new make since we talked about that.
Blowing my mind.
Because 3 different viewers sent us stuff, and then I ordered 3 things, and they were all different. So I now have examples from everybody.
Right. I'm very excited.
Now, King's Barnes
King's
Barnes is a new distillery by St. Andrews in Scotland.
Right.
The famous golf course.
Okay.
Right? And they aren't old enough to release whiskey yet.
Okay.
So they're releasing new make spirit so you can see what their new spirit tastes like.
Man.
Now, Peter Holroyd.
We have the best viewers.
Yeah, Peter Holroyd is at the helm as a master distiller.
Oh.
This is what Scottish new make smells like.
I get pickles. You get pickles?
Oh, dude, butter. Bread and butter pickles. The
pickles.
sweetened pickles, not the dill.
Yeah.
Bread and butter pickles. Dude, this is kind of exciting, isn't it? It's very fruity. You need a little more.
Yeah, we need a little more.
Whoa, that's weird. Ooh. So this is what...
Like, if you just put this under my nose...
This is so different, man.
If you put this under my nose... and I was blindfolded, I would have sworn, I'm smelling a jar of pickles.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe even pickled okra.
Yeah. It's sweet, though. But this is, by the way...
Wow!
This is pure malt, right?
Yeah.
So this is totally different than American moonshine.
It is.
Corn whiskey, when it's this new, is much closer to what I would call vodka and sake mixed together.
Can I say this? And I say this, loving my country. They have much more interesting clear spirits.
Yeah, I agree. The corn stuff is boring.
Yeah.
Now, you remember in my office, I have a heavily peated clear spirit.
Oh, you do?
Oh, dude, and it will keep...
That's right. You keep... Yeah.
It will destroy you. It is not want to be your friend.
That is cool, man. God, that... Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
That really is. I'm very...
So...
I don't even know how to give notes on this.
Here's what I'm excited about, to see what their whiskey tastes like.
Yes. This is a different animal, though.
Yeah.
This is not so much more pickle on the nose. What else? More sweetness than I was expecting.
All right, now to finish, we have a third. We have another.
You know what? I get pickle juice combined with Mott's apple juice.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Pickle juice and apple juice.
I don't like apple juice.
No.
You're gonna ruin this for me.
Well, then I'll drink the rest. Dave King, my better half and I are considering a trip to Texas this summer and would love to take the time to try some amazing whiskey with you guys. Of course, we will bring some Iowa whiskey with us. Thoughts? Are we going to have the distillery open by summer?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Come to the distillery. Okay, so... Oh, no, actually, I wanted to say something else. So, Nick Stolton Massey.
Nick, did he send this?
He sent this.
I've bastarded so much today.
Well, it's been a long day, man. Okay, so we already did a video on this, but he was convinced that we didn't give it a fair shake.
Nick Stilton Massey, you magnificent bastard.
Okay, Nick, I'm not going to open that because...
What the hell?
I already have a bottle of that opened. he sent this fully knowing we had already opened a bottle and reviewed it right here.
Right.
I'm not going to have 2 open bottles of this at the same time because that's ridiculous.
Sure. It's the same kind?
But Nick, we're going to try it. Now, I'm going to tell you Nick's opinion.
Okay.
Nick's opinion is that we judged it. We both said we liked it, but we both said it was pretty simple.
Okay.
Now, his view, so we're going to drink it with this in mind. Are you ready, Nick? We're doing this for you.
Where did that clear? Oh, it's right there. I just want to keep
You
going.
can't see it, I know.
I just kind of want to go back.
Okay, so what he said was, we should judge this only as the first step in the gateway to peated whiskey. Because if you remember, Glanza is an unpeated malt aged in peated barrels.
Okay.
Or in barrels that previously held peated whiskey.
The first step on the way to
peated whiskey.
peated whiskey.
Okay. That's his opinion.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think if I remember our stance, we said, yeah, we really like this, but it's not magical or anything.
Mm-hmm. But somebody looking for a gateway, which often comes up. People want to get peaty, looking for a gateway.
Dude, okay, so
Man,
I'm going to wait until Rex tries it, but I have an opinion already.
Light and fruity on the nose for me.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the Isla Peat.
Yeah, it's not in there.
It's lovely. It's nice.
It's
friendly.
Nick, thank you so much for
Where's the
listening.
peat?
But here's the thing, man. If this is a first step from butterscotch to peat,
Is this a sherry cask?
it's a tiny step. Right? This is like your first step is not an actual step. It's going from sitting down to standing up.
It says
That's it.
Heather, honey, and soft fruits
Yes.
giving way to a subtle smoky finish.
Yeah, and subtle is
I'm looking for it.
It's so subtle it's almost invisible.
Yeah.
So
no, it's really nice. I would say not even a gateway into peat, just a gateway for
Maybe a gateway into scotch.
and into scotch. It's so fruity and sweet and
From
friendly.
bourbon.
Yeah, and one like it could be a.
Now
Really
there's a
nice-
little tinge of black pepper at the back end of this, but it's so slow. So you remember that whole, the journey of 1,000 steps?
No, it was in peated casks, creating richness and depth with notes of warmth.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the notes.
So you remember that journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
It's like a motivational poster. If this is step 1, it's more like I just said, it's more like going from sitting down to standing up. It's not an actual step.
You know what I think it is?
It's subtle.
You know what I think? So with this, like the sweet, the fruit, and it's light and it's easy.
Yeah.
And for me, I think the thing that comes across as underwhelming for me is that it drops off a cliff.
Yeah, just
so hard and so fast.
as soon as that pepper kicks in at the very
gone.
end of the finish, that's the end note.
It's gone.
There's nothing after that.
Right. But no, for a gateway into just scotch in general, I think it could be really good for people that haven't been acclimated to harsher stuff.
Yeah.
Mo Ram, 70 mother effing K.
I know, right? And now 71.
Thank you guys
It's ridiculous.
for being so drunk that you subscribe
Yeah.
to this channel. He says, "Oh yeah, what happened to the format? What happened to the format?" Daniel?
I ruined it.
So you did. So after
Rex is trying really hard to keep us on track.
After Rex Week, I extended an olive branch. It's like, look, I shit on the lap of this channel for a whole week. So maybe some structure so you can nerd out on a regular basis, and I can figure out how to interject shenanigans, whatever.
I can't do it, man. It requires too much preparation.
Well, and just in defense of Daniel, just
No, that's exactly what it is.
it is. These shoots be coming out like 5 days a week. They take us a minimal amount of time because we do not have the time.
We don't have the time.
Yeah, I prepare 0, and the amount of time that you see me on camera is the amount of time that I'm actually doing these shoots.
Yeah.
Daniel prepares about 5 minutes for each whiskey.
Yeah, that's not true. I wish that was true.
You go to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
You copy and paste.
Cut and paste.
Sign your name on the bottom, and say this is original research. I was like, all right,
Sure.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dave, actually, because I wanted to respond to Dave.
This is Mo Ram. Oh, Dave King.
Yeah,
Dave
going
King.
back because
Scapa.
it's relevant.
Yeah.
Dave, here's the thing. When we first started this channel, I didn't think anybody was going to watch it. And so a couple of people showed up. They're like, hey, we saw the YouTube show, and we wanted to bring you a whiskey and hang out. And so I went, sweet, let's hang out. Well, since then, we've started a distillery, built a whole new school, and I'm developing 5 other things. And now the list of people wanting to come and show up at the Academy has grown dramatically. So if you want to come to the Whiskey Vault because you're in Austin, Texas, the odds of you hanging out with me and Rex are basically 0. And it's not because we don't like you. It's because we're so freaking busy. The only free time I have right now, I try to spend with my kids and my wife.
Yeah. But what have we done?
Well, there's 2 things that we did.
Yeah.
The first is, if you go to austinwhiskeyvault.com, whiskey with no E, you can sign up for a professional tasting that lasts an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And it's priced per person. The odds are one of our sommeliers will host that for you. There's a chance it might be me. And if it's the more expensive ones, it's more likely to be me. And there's a chance Rex might show up to mooch.
If I don't have a client shoot.
Yeah, if he's not already as busy as he already is in life. And so even that's hard, but that's a more guarantee. But just showing up going, hey, I brought a whiskey, we're unbelievably grateful.
Yes.
But dude, we're both living like 3 lives.
You know what my nightmare scenario?
Simultaneously.
You know what my nightmare scenario is? Somebody travels across planet Earth.
I know, and it's happened.
They show up with a whiskey.
It's happened.
And like I'm in the middle of a meeting, and it's like, wait, this person who traveled across the planet, but they're 200 yards that way, and I can't leave to go shake their hand right now.
Yes.
It's a thing.
It's brutal, man, and neither of us expected this, and so it's not us being prima donnas. We don't think we've gotten famous. So no, it's we get it, and we would love to hang out with all of you if we could. I added up a list of all the things I'm doing, and looked at it with my wife, and it's 5 full-time jobs. 5. That's what I'm doing right now.
I work part-time some days.
Yeah, that's not true. He likes to pretend that that's true. It's totally not true. So we definitely want to hang out with you. The only way to guarantee it is to sign up for an actual tasting. And if you show up and bring a whiskey, we will do our best to come and meet you. But it may not happen.
Especially if you just spontaneously show up.
Don't get your feelings hurt.
And then whenever we have the distillery finished, I would like to have some type of, on this day at this time, at least one of us is going to be there. Yeah,
and I would also say that we should start a thing like, the Canadian have Screeched In on the Northwest, Nova Scotia, and it's actually not originated in Nova Scotia, it's originated in Newfoundland, the Newfies. Screeched In.
What is this?
We need to, it's when a new guest shows up, they have to drink a shot of the local liquor that's brutal, and then they have to kiss a fish. It's called getting screeched in.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah, and so I think we could do something like that. The story, our version of Screeched In, where it's like, oh, you're here and you're from the tribe.
So we haze them?
There's a ritual.
Not kissing fish?
No, we're not kissing fish. We'll come up with our own ritual.
Something a little.
You guys should suggest Screeched In variations for our tribe.
All right.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for friends.
If you steal, may you steal a lover's heart.
If you drink, may you drink with us. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.